What's up, guys? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. I'm Kevin. These are my Spanish goats we have here on the farm, and for those of you that's been following my channel and watching some of my previous videos, you know that we have Daisy, an Anatolian Shepherd LGD livestock guardian dog, and she was recently in heat and she kept jumping the fence, getting out, and we want to keep her because she's an awesome guard dog to these goats. But when she's climbing the fence and getting out and leaving the herd, she's not doing her job, staying around to protect them. So we've had her for a year. She's 2 years old, and this is the first time that she's ever started getting out of her pen, or the pasture fence anyways. So I asked a lot of you guys that has commented on my videos and such, what do you guys do, the other people that have LGDs that have this problem? And most of you said that you would get her fixed. We wanted to eventually get her bred, but it's just not going to work out right, the timing and all that. So she's too good of a dog to get rid of, and I'm going to try to fix this problem and keep her. So I just dropped her off at the vet this morning, and she is getting fixed. And you might see this little deal right here behind me, a solar fence charger. So I have another reason I took off today. I have a dental appointment this afternoon, but I'm gonna try to get some of these fence clips up and maybe some of the wire on these T-posts. I'm going to run a strand of aluminum wire across the whole top of our perimeter fence, hoping that will deter our dog from trying to climb out anymore. Hopefully the spade, getting her fixed will solve this issue where she don't want to leave her herd anymore. I mean, she's never tried that before until she came in heat this time, so I'm hoping that works. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this electric fence up just as another precaution. I don't want her getting out, getting shot, or getting ran over. So I'm gonna get busy on this fence. It's cold out here. You guys remember the video I did of me cutting down these wild cedar trees that we have on our property and feeding them to the Spanish goats? So they devoured all the greens off the tree, and I just left them laying in the field, and now they're actually starting to strip off the bark. They're still eating this tree away. Crazy. Alright guys, I just went through 50 of these plastic clips that you put on the T-post to hold the wire, and one thing I learned is don't do this in the winter when it's 30 degrees outside. These plastic clips, they bust so easy. I think I busted like 10 of them. So I'm going to go back to Tractor Supply and see if they got any more clips, and then try to finish this little section of this old pasture I got right here and run some wire on top. For some reason these little goats, these Spanish goats, are feeling frisky today. They have been running all over this pasture, chasing each other. Now that I got the camera back out, they stop, of course. Alright guys, I just got back from Tractor Supply with more of the fence insulators, and I am just about done with this side of the pasture. And I found a brand that is way better quality than I bought off Amazon. The brand that Tractor Supply carries in my area is American Farm Works brand. These things, I didn't break any of these, and earlier I broke several of the brand's Fi Shock. I ordered those off Amazon. They're cheap crap. Do not buy those. Buy the ones from Tractor Supply. That is American Farm Works. Anyways, I'm going to mount this solar charger on this wood post right here behind me and start stringing up some wire. Alright guys, I am done installing all the fence insulators and the wire for the electric fence. I got it hooked up to the charger, but I don't have the ground rods driven yet or hooked up, and I am out of time for now, so I have to go in the house and get cleaned up and head down to the dentist. And as soon as I'm done there, I have to hurry up and get to the animal clinic to pick up Daisy. See you in a little bit. Alright guys, I just got back from the vet from picking up Daisy, and she is ready to get back in the barn and try to rest a little bit. She's hurting. I got her some pain meds. I'm going to wait a little bit to give them to her as the vet's orders. And I'm not supposed to feed her very much tonight, and I got to keep her put up at least 24 hours, so I got a leash I'm going to tie her up with. That way she don't try to run off too much or jump the fence or anything right now. We got to let her heal up. So I'm going to get her out of here. Come on. Come on, let's go see your goats. You miss your goats? Alright guys, so today's been a pretty productive day. I got the electric fence pretty much done. I just got to finish driving the ground rods. I got to see to Daisy now. I got to make her comfortable, make sure she heals up good. She's not feeling very good. She's really sore and she's still kind of out of it. So I'm going to go in the house. I'm going to come back and give her pain meds and try to feed her a little bit. She's glad to be home though. Alright guys, so all I got left, like I said, on the electric fence is driving the ground rods, clamping it, and then running a wire to the ground on the solar charger. So I'm going to use this gas powered post driver to drive this ground rod. All right, well, I'm surprised it went that far, but I'm just gonna try one for now and see how that does before I drive more. I don't want wires all over the place because I like to mow around all this and stuff. So I'm gonna try one and test it out. It recommends like 3. All right, guys, I got Daisy situated here in the barn. I'm gonna go get her some food and try to get her comfortable so she can take her pain meds here in just a minute. So I asked you guys your thoughts a couple videos back when I was first having the problems with Daisy getting out of her fence, when she was climbing the fence and leaving the goat herd. And some of you said to put a hot wire up, and some of you said to run the perimeter wire that shocks the dog remotely when they get like within 3 feet of it or whatever. The research I've done on the wireless perimeter shock collars is it's not good for a livestock guardian dog, because what if a coyote or something's trying to get through the fence and the guard dog is scared to go to the fence and confront the predator because it knows it'll get shocked. You know, a lot of these dogs like to go right up to the fence and bark at predators and whatever. So that's why I went ahead and went with the electric fence. That way, you know, Daisy can get right up on the fence and she's not going to be scared to go up to the fence and bark at whatever's trying to get in the fence. So that's why I chose to go that way. Anyways, I got to go get the rest of the chores done and get her fed and get her medicine. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully this works for Daisy and she won't be trying to get out anymore. So hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. And thanks for watching, guys.